Üdvözlök minden kedves Antik Games nézőt! Én Anti vagyok, és a Fallout 4-et fogjuk folytatni. Ez egész jó ment. De igen. Ugyanilyen fegyverem van nekem is. Ez emlékei talán, mert szerintem éjfél múlt már. De ezt nem mondom meg senkinek. Na! Remélem mindenki látja, Antik Games van felírva oda. Hát, geci jól néz ki, meg csak kurva csúnyán sikerült ez a robot. Lehet rajta alakítani. És 23 fúziós magom van. 23 fúziós magom van. Oké. Na. Akkor, ha minden igaz, mennem kell valahova. De messzi kell mennem. Hova kell menni? Volt egy ilyen fasz. Ja, beszélnem kellene ezzel a hülyével. Ó, menjünk, beszéljünk. Érdekel. Gyors utazás. Johnny-ja. Ilyen kicsi valami van, és ebből fogok inni. Energiaital. Hús. Igazából itt is van egy kis... Húsolja. Nem érdekel. Az se érdekel. Bazd meg. Te is bazd meg. Annyi a faszom van. Tudom a Valentine. Ugye most az lenne jó. Már hogyha streamelnék, akkor ugye megkérdezném, hogy Valentine legyen a bázisomon. Na, ja, fasz.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
What?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Ez what the fuck is that? Ez most milyen izé volt, hogy nem látom semmit?
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly.
Az meg még ez, hogy nézd már, ja?
Who has to know, right? The guy who just handed me Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Mi?
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But am I right in thinking he's not available for a chinwag?
Yeah. Any other ideas, Nick?
That's what I thought. He's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Igen.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
What exactly do we need, Nick?
Kellogg's brain. It's a long shot, but Dr. Amari just might be able to get the started.
Oh, bocs.
See what the old Merc knew.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
Mi van?
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Igen, most kicsit másképp történnek a dolgok, mint múltkor nekem. Nem tudom el most mit mond az a hülye. Nem baj, menjünk a szomba.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Hát igazából tudja a fasz. Én nem hiszem, hogy most megyek annyira. Elhiszem, hogy ez a csajszik, piszkusul szeret írni. Ő már szeret segíteni, de hogy most ez az élet céljuk. Igazán mind a...
Even the sky ain't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Buy a swatter!
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Ne szolgálj, te hülye. Hát menjünk a... Fú, de menjünk. Hol mutassa? Én nem látom. Ki látja. Elhúzom erre, vagy erre. Na. Nézd már, bazd, nem voltam még ott. Ott már volt? Bazd meg, mellett egy kicsivel. Oké, mehetünk. Nem élek ez a inas faszom. Átsz a inas. Ó, fasz. Igen, kurva anyját. Márhogy... Na... Egy csúnya volt. Ez ő elfáradt. De hallod, érted most? Szuper mutánsok pofáznak a háttérbe. Valahol. Nem hol. Rövid hadipuska, bazd meg a rövid hadipuskás anyárat, ez sekkely, hát. Na.
What? Who's there? Gonna splatter your brains!
Csupaszán. Na. Hát igazából. Ha nem. Szar elpattan. Ada, menj már faszomba, látod? Oda a lábad miatt most. Mi fáj? Miket akartam? Ki a... Te kilő? Jó, most már ugye új... Hát, új versenyzők az erős, de... Újabb... Tökömök vannak itten. Hogy... A tételsődéség meggyőtt a repülés szarjaival.
Feel that? It's called fear.
That was amusingly simple.
Na! Faszom van. Mi a fülés? Nem volt. Nem? Nem! A faszom. Köszi. The fuck? Oh, szomba menjek. Mit sem what the fuck? Azt nem csinál. Azért, csak nem beszél francia, miért nem? Mert nem tudja az. Nem mondtam, hogy Baffan kurva, az nem van. Addig olasz. A gec van bal. Hát menjünk már be abba a gecő ajtón. Akkor nem menjünk be, seggfej, hát inkább bolyongja össze-vissza, hülye. Vakány, hát de... Akkor kurva anyád. Nézem bazdnak, nem tudom, jönte be. Izé, legendás, faszom kutya, és átváltozott. Hát mivé tudsz átváltozni, seggfej? Mi a, mi? Most másik kutyává, vagy a faszom? Bazdmeg anyádat a kutyádra egy. Na, honnan az anyjából szerette azt a ruhát, honnan? Bementem, hogy már egy csillagos ruhát, de honnan? Hát az anyádból, faszadok. Minek van? Azért, hogy megölök, akkor valaki találja ilyen faszom ruhát. Jó lesz, jó lesz. Ez most komoly, adjuk már. Annyira pofálok bele. Pörői kalapás, jó, elviszem. Bassza. Ezt is elviszem. Anyját. Vagy már valami gecit, na. Egy bassza egy gránádat. Azt vágják. Ne vágják. Pusolja. Ezt. Tudod, mit? Kutya. Nem csak életem van, az baj. Stop, így, ha mindent nyomok, akkor mindent be is kapcsol. Ki a faszom lő lézelet? De most te honnan van lézerpuskát? Ez fasz.
Look at your death!
I've lost sight of my target.
Azt. Ennyi voltál? Fokozatottan zavarosított lézeres hiepőcs. Csak nem nézem a idétőmet, ezt hiszem azt. Geci, hogy előtt a pagyat. Jó vagy amúgy. Hogy vicceltem. Csokolom, jövök, ott van az ajtó, nézd már, bazd meg, és nem tudom bemenni, látod? kurva jó. Amúgy. Nekem tetszik, hogy ott egy ajtó is. Nem tudom használni. Olyan? Ugorjál, Béla. Ugorjál. Hát akkor nem. Bazd meg a lopakodásos sanyárba. Menj már fel, ne, ott nem tudok. Akkor ott sem tudok. Adom. Ugye már fel kéne abba a geciben, hogy küzdök hozzá. Jó lesz. Szent hármasság tornyának a anyjának a faszom. Oké. Szép pont távolságban. Ölt meg, hogy érdekel. Hopp. Azt mondja, rajtolja, mi ez? Felfele menőket ül. Oké. Ugrok. Szárazok. Tele van. Faszom. Ott a kücsök. Már most nincs. Csápkod. Mindig. Csápkod. Az mind. Hát erre csapkod. Csával. Jó. Itt vannak ilyen faszom. Ágy. Mi? Ez a helikopteren? Nem ismerős a hangja. Alszunk egy órát. Igen. Faszom. Ebbe túl bazd meg. Ugorjál bele, akkor gyorsan. Felbicskál. Vagy. Bevertem a falnak. Nekem jött az évbe. Belénk szólt. Beszólt. De semmi kell. Eljön maxikát, nem tud. Hoppot, itt C. Szóval. Nem. Nem. Nincs is. Nem. Hát ez a munkahelyen, nem. Nincsen, az nem, mi volt, nem. Nem nálunk kell egy, az nem mi volt, nem. Ó, geci. Golden, Strass, Szent Peter, Makenboden. Odas. Itt a világít a geci. Jó szomszédság. Zolikára szólt. Na, ugye ezt teszik meg. Tagozzák.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Igen.
Insurance. I'm listening.
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Csak itt lenne ahol. Meg kell hallani. De azt hittem, hogy meg tudom ijeszteni, de nem hiszem, mert ott együtt vannak összeér a faszok. Bocs.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good
Kurva anyát,
Neighbor?
takarodj már
You
innen,
can't go
basztok
walking
volna,
around without
bazd meg először.
insurance.
Bocsi, miért?
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody
Kurva,
accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
You're a ghoul?
That's right. Like my face. I think it gives me a sexy King of the Zombies kind of look. Big hit with the ladies. Listen, a lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Ilyen főnöttesek fej zombik ez. Akarnám kinyílni az egészet. Jó, szomszéd csak.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Hát igazából, ja... Lesz még ugye megszerzek magamnak ilyen emberke. Igen. Ja, faszom.
Well, well, Mr.
Nem már
Valentine,
félre.
I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs,
Soha?
you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever
Yeah.
you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Igen, és akkor... Na,
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
igen.
We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and
Hova?
keep your fingers crossed.
Még be.
See you on the other side.
És a másikba, meg a másik fog beülni? Aha. Leesés.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Most igazából az emlék tud rá van kötve Valentine agyára. És...
Can you hear me? Ah,
Yeah.
good. The simulation appears to be working,
Baszki.
although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives
Yeah.
us some clue to the Institute's location.
Szerintem most...
There. This
Yeah.
is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Emlékkel fognak tenni a fiáról, nem? Mintha... Ilyesmi.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogger. This may prove disorienting at first.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
Waiting for this day.
Igen? És akkor
I was such a dummy back then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk
Oh.
and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Sure, school
Boss,
said the
mate.
NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, But you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
Me?
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away.
Megint ezt mondja.
I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their... Dad was either drunk...
This doesn't seem to be
Dad
what
was
we're
either
looking
drunk
for.
or not around.
There
I
appears
guess he
to
must
be
have run with
another
one of the Raider
intact memory
gangs, but
close to you in
I never really knew
10
what he
sequence.
did.
Jó van, bazd
There.
meg, és akkor mi
Don't
van?
know why Mom was with him.
Try that one.
Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Uha. És nem. Tovább menni az ajtón. Miért tudná? Seggfej. Egymás. Balra, jobbra. Jobbra, jobbra. Balra. Nem jó. Így, aha. Fasza. Odas.
The thing about happiness is, you never know you had it when it's gone.
Igen.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it.
Mit csinál?
Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. We work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
Aj, hagyjuk már.
No, I never deserved her.
Let's keep
Not for
looking.
1 second.
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Ki? Seggfej.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Ki had meg izéként? Anyád, hát már mondd már. Seggfej. Mi van? Nem beszélünk.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Nem ért.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Igen.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We'll pay you when the
Watch.
job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Most azt fogja megmutatni, hogy vitt el a gyerkőcöt, az meg anyád, és oda kell menni.
This is the one. Here.
Nem megyek oda. Egyszer már láttam, elég volt.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Check.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Kurva anyját. Hát. Mikor volt? Mi?
Is that
This
your
whole
son?
setup in Diamond City was part of
appears to
some
be a very
elaborate
recent
plan of the old man's.
Good news, I think.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Occurrences? You know, newspaper.
És akkor húzzunk a nyílik, hogy nyílne. What the fuck is? És mi van?
It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the...
Az nem az. Hello, Johnny.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man.
Sajnálom, de én kicsit
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault.
Bye.